A Father's Devotion, a story of love, loss, and new beginnings. When Oche, a young man from Benue State, fell in love with Amina Yusuf, their bond was the kind that defied every obstacle. Against all odds, family pressure, financial struggles, and cultural differences, they married and welcomed a beautiful daughter named Mimi Ejeh. But 3 years into their marriage, tragedy struck. Amina fell seriously ill, and despite Oche's desperate efforts and all struggles, she passed away. Her death left a wound so deep that Oche wondered if he would ever feel whole again. Mimi was only a toddler, unaware of the heartbreak that shaped her father's world. With unwavering strength, Oche worked very hard to pour in love into the little daughter that his wife left. He did all kinds of jobs, teaching her to pray, helping her do her assignments, taking her to church, helping her to pray. He lived only for her. When Mimi turned 6, she asked one day, "Daddy, why don't I have a mother like my friends?" Oche's heart clenched, but he gently sat her down and told her the story of the beautiful woman who had loved her before she could even speak. The next day, he took Mimi to Amina's grave, where they prayed, they cried, they began a ritual of regular visits that strengthened their bond even more. As the years passed, Oche worked tirelessly, taking extra shifts, saving every naira, sacrificing and making sure her daughter gained admission into college to study medicine. It felt like the heavens had rewarded every tear and late night Oche endured. He visited her regularly in school and reminded her constantly to be a good child. Later, Mimi graduated as a medical doctor, and she was so happy and fell in love with Tunde Adebayo, a kind and responsible young man. Now they had 4 beautiful children, while Oche helped constant presence, helping them in school runs, babysitting, and offering wisdom a man who had loved before could ever give. Years later, Mimi received an opportunity many only dreamt of, an advanced medical fellowship in Australia. She knew her father was aging and insisted he traveled with them. "Daddy, I can't leave you home alone." And so Oche, Mimi, and the children flew to Australia and began a new chapter. Oche found a beautiful Australian woman who they later fell in love and got married in a beautiful wedding ceremony, surrounded by both family and Australian friends. Oche and Margaret were joined as husband and wife. Not long ago, they welcomed a son, David Ejeh Thompson, a symbol of new beginning and God's ability to restore joy even after years of sorrow. The family blended, they thrived. Mimi excelled in her medical career, Tunde prospered, the children grew in love, and Oche finally experienced the happiness he once thought he had lost forever. This story became a testimony, a reminder that love can rise from grief. New chapters can be written at any age in the family.